Hi there to all my leaders. Guys, I think today is probably one of the most exciting days of my life because after 25 years in an industry that has been my family, my passion, and the reason I believed is the solution for most people in life to have a better and more meaningful life. I believe that after 25 years I have found the only company that has really found a total solution to most of the pain and problems that we all had in this industry. And I have now the pleasure of being in the headquarters of this amazing company, Global Wealth Trade. And I'm about to introduce to you someone I've had a lot of talks and I believe this guy is probably the most incredible and most important visionary this industry have ever seen, because he found the solutions to most of the problems. The first I would like to start, I guess, is to ask you, how did this thing start? How did you come with a concept that is so unique?
My passion is, providing a solution for the population, because as we know, the job scene doesn't work anymore. The 40-40 plan became 50-40 plan, then 50-50 plan, and today, even after that, we find people at Walmart checking bags at age 65-70. We know the government cannot take care of us, so we have to do something. There is a need in this industry for extra revenue stream outside your job. And of course, a lot of people, as we know, 25,000 people a week, resort to direct sales, network marketing, home-based business in order to generate that extra revenue. And what I saw was happening in the direct sales industry I did not like. 14 years I was on the field just like you. I built 4 massive organizations, and I earned millions, created 14 millionaires in my camp. It sounds like a good story, but it isn't. Got teams of over 100,000 people. Many of them worked hard and they didn't make it. And the ones who made it, it didn't last.
Yeah.
And a lot of the top leaders can tell you that. They had huge backgrounds and today they're not doing well financially because the rank-filled system is designed not to pay long-term.
I mean, the thing that impressed me the most is that how you've managed to find the solution of the biggest problem that we have, which is auto ships. I mean, people must buy a certain product, even if they have enough of it. And if they don't buy it, they don't get paid for all the work that they have done. And that is why people go in and out, like they keep replacing. I mean, when I saw what you've done with the inventory account, how did you come up with this? I mean, the concept of layaway?
You know, the auto ship is the black sheep of the industry, but it's necessary. And I talk about in my trainings where the concept of auto ship came from. What we've basically done is that because we have high value products, we allow people to save towards that. And although we have a 77% redemption anyways, people come to a designer model like this, they can't wait to shop, so they do it right away, but they have that option to be able to work towards something they actually want versus the same box showing up every single week. They pay shipping, they pay taxes, it builds up in the basement and expires. So in our case, the reason why we have our IA ratio, which is inventory account ratio, which is basically to replace the auto ship industry auto ship, that's 800% higher than the DSA average, is because our luxury consultants and VIP clients, they work towards something they actually want versus the same box being forced to them that they don't need.
That is so true. And guys, I mean, you have to see the genius of the comp plan, the magic that Ramin created by separating ranks from the money we make and purely use the ranks in order to pull leadership, to identify it and to place it correctly, but not hurting the people that are not major leaders and they can make equal amount of money. I mean, that is incredible. I mean, for so many years, people trying to find how to do it. What inspired you?
Well, look, I was on the field and I saw what ranks did to me. You know how it is, you work really hard to get a pin and you get paid on that rank one time and you never get paid for it again because you can't re-qualify. Look, ranks of the industry is designed that if you don't achieve this, you lose. I don't agree to that. Once you build it, it's yours, it should be yours. Ranks should be, above that, if you do this, you gain. So it shouldn't be if you don't do this, you lose. It should, if you do this, you gain. That's why our ranking system is not attached to the comp plan at all. It's over and above the compensation plan. And look, but this ranking system is there for a reason. A whole bunch of smart guys got together and said, look, Instead of, when people create CV, remember how it used to be? You create the CV, you get paid commissions. That's not how it is now. You create CV, and then in order for the commission to flow out, there's a whole bunch of breakage in between called ranks. So what I've done, I've created the world's first free-flowing compensation plan. You create the volume, you get paid forever. This lasts. That's what we have. You know, we have a small team worldwide, but we have the highest ratio for full-time direct sellers per capita than any company. Because once you build it, it's yours.
That is incredible. The last thing I would like my leaders to actually feel that I felt here is really the magic of not being in another industry with so much competition. I mean, we've been with pills, with juices, with gels, and it's always the same. The magic, and I want them to know your history, the magic of being in a... You told me one thing that was amazing. You said, I'm not interested to be the best networking company out there. I want to be the best designer brand in the world. I want to beat the Gucci's. And I mean, from what I've seen the last 4 or 5 days, you're on the road to do it in about 10th the time that they've done it over 100 years. How is it? Is your family started it in the 1800s or something?
Well, that's interesting because I come from a nutrition camp. I was a professional athlete, world champion, so I am a nutrition guy. However, I don't want it as a business. According to DSA, 2,000 companies registered, 96% of health and wellness and household products. I mean, what the most basic rule of business is make sure that your industry is not saturated. When I started 25 years ago in nutrition, there was 5 companies, Herbalife, Shakleys, that actually did that. It was easy for us to do. Today, I mean, every week, 1 or 2 latest and greatest juice gets popped out, so it's very, very difficult. Yes, my family heritage goes back to 1800s in jewelry. We are the #1 luxury brand in the world, and we're not saying this, just go look the media accolades we get from trade publications. This is not MLM publications, this is trade jewelry publications. American Business Journal were featured on the front page on the cover with Warren Buffett. Vivo International, we won Designer of the Year 2011 and Bag of the Year 2000. It just goes on and on and on. In fact, Direct Sales Business Journal wrote that global wealth trade is finally enhancing the MLM industry, because we're the only company in 70 years of the industry that non-industry media has really embraced because of the products that we make. And of course we have world dignitaries, world presidents, 4-star generals, 300 celebrities going on every red carpet, written about positively all over the world. You know, I'm not doing this to impress anyone or to brag about it. What I'm saying is that we have a real product that actually the mainstream media and the population, dignitary celebrities have an interest in. And it sells itself because it's a visual product. It's not a bottle or the service that requires explanation. And of course, since everybody has an explanation, now requires embellishment and exaggeration.
Ramin, thank you. I mean, thank you for your time. I know you're just about to catch a flight and you have to go.
So are you.
Yes, so am I. But here you have it, guys. I mean, I came here to Canada and I came with swords and weapons because you know how angry I was. I mean, we all went through a really hard road and we've been actually dealt a wrong card, and I almost really lost belief. I am telling you now that after I've met the people, I've seen the system, I've seen the structure, I've seen a compensation plan that I've never seen anywhere, and guys, this thing pays money. I have seen a brilliant idea that eliminates auto-ship, but giving most of us the ability to own things, not just that we need, but that we want. And even if it's a $20,000 item that we would never dream of getting, because of the genius of Ramin, just put aside a little bit, invest in yourself. Don't have to buy something every month, you know, and eventually you can own things that we all want. I think this is the company that's about, in the next 10 to 15 years, change this industry completely. And I just wanted you to hear what I heard, but I want this to be recorded. I wanted all of you to hear from the owner of the company, which is a humble individual that is sitting with me, which you guys know I'm that small. All I wanted was answers, and all I wanted was a promise that all the people that have followed me for the last 9 years, this time, when nothing wrong will be done to them, no legs will be stolen, no diamond ships will be moved. Ramin, are you promising to take care of us if we will do what we need to do in order to make this company the greatness that it has to become?
Look, we have a 9-year track record, so obviously we have an A+ business rating. I mean, everything about us, you can take a look at, it's ready to be the best in the world, whether it's the product point of view, the comp point of view. My background, as you know, I'm very well known for comp plans worldwide and written about all over the world. So I'm not interested in money. Money is good. I'm not interested in money, I'm here to win. And like you said, we're not here to win against Amway or Avon, some of the largest direct sales company. We want to go after Louis Vuitton, and we want to go after Gucci. And Louis Vuitton did 39 billion last year. The owner of Louis Vuitton became the richest man in Europe, and his net worth is higher than Mercedes-Benz selling bags. That's who we want to go after, and to take a look at how our products are rated. We are at that level and higher in our jewelry line. So I'm not interested in hurting people. We want to build a global economy. Hence, we have virtual designer malls all over the world. People like you expanding all over the world, and that's how we're going to hit to the billion, where our competitors did through the retail platform. It took them over 100 years to do the same.
I don't know about anybody else. I believe you. That's why I came. I'm honored by your presence. I'm honored to be a part of making
Likewise,
this
my
next
pleasure.
billion. Thank you. Thank you
My
for
pleasure.
creating this for us.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you for your trust. And all I have to ask your audience is just take a look with an open mind. That's what we ask.
I'm here, guys. You're all welcome to join. This is the next place that, actually the last place in my opinion.
To the billion.
To the billion.